back and not.
I started the year with an attempt at a dive.
Oh, that was a belly flop.
And that belly flop sort of serves as a metaphor for the first part of my year. Next up was track and field, which I had a whole bunch of work and dedication to the sport. And this is sort of a story of what happens when that didn't work out.
I just dropped out of school and dropped out of sports because I injured myself. Now I'm just driving. I had like the worst sleep of my life. It was freezing. That tent's tiny, so I could hardly fit in it. I had to go poop like so bad. I think I heard something like sniffing outside my tent yesterday, which like freaked me out. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm off to a bad start. The glory of this camping trip is kind of turning out to be shit.
Retrospectively, I'm a lot more aware of how difficult it was for me for failing in track. And for the next couple of days or weeks, I kind of just aimlessly wander.
I'm gonna go see if I can check out a cave that I see down in the mountains. Right there. Alright, so here we go. Starting with down this slopity slope. So, I'm kind of close. I crossed, gosh, I can see the spot. I crossed from like way up there. Had to cross this ravine over here. You can't see it, it's a lot deeper. There's like a river down there. And now I'm seeing bones, which worries me that the cave might be like a cougar cave. I don't want to cross a cougar. Just looked it up online. That is what bear poop looks like, so I really do want to go to the cave, but something's telling me I shouldn't. But I'm gonna go a little further. There's the cave. Getting here was not a walk in the park. Poop. What kind of poop is this? Might be bear poop, I don't know. Whatever. Now I have to try to check out another thing. What the heck is that? It appears what we have is a big yellow thing. I wonder if there's gonna be like an animal in there that jumps out. Nope. So next up I went to White Sands National Park. Here we go. Check it out. Look at all that. Let's see if I can get on top of a hill. Wow. That is an unbelievable amount of sand. I have no idea what I'm doing. Good morning. Day 3. I'm not sleeping well because it's always below freezing. Look at that crap. My water bottle freaking froze. Oh well. Time to check the sunrise and drink some coffee. Got the sunrise. Got some coffee. Camping life is not glorious. It's fucking cold. My fingers feel like they're frozen. Wondering this morning what it would be like to be right on top of that right there. It's not like the most gorgeous, but it's like so secluded. Like I haven't heard a single car out here in the middle of nowhere. Right behind that bush right there, I pooped. Yep. And you can pretty much just run around naked if you want because nobody's here in this vast desert. So this might have been like one of the worst sleeps so far of the trip. The campground I went to was closed, so I had to go find another spot. I didn't know where to go, so I guess I just randomly decided to go to Francisco. There was like no campgrounds, and I have a campground app. There were no campgrounds in like 120 miles. They were all closed, or they're the kind you had to pay for. But anyways, I literally slept like right in there. Yeah, this hike ride I'm on right now is like reminds me a lot of Switzerland. Like that walk we did through the glacier thing to the robot pig face. Like the rock structures are like exactly the same. Hey, day 10 or something of camping. I just got done going to Yosemite. It was pretty sweet. I really liked the hike. It was definitely the worst sleep of the trip so far because I didn't sleep at all. It was so cold, and because I didn't have good gear, I only brought like a Walmart sleeping bag, and yeah, it just wasn't warm enough, so I just curled up in a ball and put the sleeping bag over my head and just tried to breathe, and then I turned on a Bunsen burner, but that didn't do anything, except waste all of the gas. But I'm feeling kind of shitty today. So I don't know what day I'm on. I'm totally lost for time. It's a Tuesday today. I've been cooking the tea for 5.5 hours now. There it is. If you see all that white stuff, that's egg white, which is supposed to help take out some, like reduce the nauseating effect of the DMT stuff, or I don't know, whatever it's called. So here it is. I'm kind of disappointed. It's supposed to be dark brown or dark purple, and this is like light clear. Check her out. Some rock formations, mountain up there, another mountain in my car, me. There's a spot where I'm gonna try and take the ayahuasca. I'm honestly like, I'm about 80% sure it's not gonna work.
So here I'm taking like some post-activation seeds or something like that, and then about 30 minutes later, I'm taking the actual tea that I made.
We're now 50 minutes into the taking that ayahuasca stuff I made, and I don't feel anything.
So during this section of my journey, I was feeling pretty depressed and hopeless, and I ended up doing something that is not typically advisable, but I ended up having actually a pretty good experience from it. I ended up ingesting a very large dose of psychedelic mushrooms, and this next minute is basically a summary of that experience.
Like, I can live free. I just want to laugh. I want to laugh and I want to be happy. For some reason, I don't let myself feel good. I'm so wounded. I don't even know how I feel. Like, I need to cry. I don't think anybody can love me. I don't think anybody can love me. I would get recognition when I started to work hard. That's when I got love. And it's because I wanted to be successful so that I could be loved. And I'm living in a tent now. I can hardly even let myself feel that. These feelings don't make any sense. Like, I'm scared. Like, I don't have to be scared anymore. But I spend most of my life being scared. Like, I'm afraid to be loved.
Soon after that experience, I ended up moving to and staying with some people in Colorado Springs. While I was there, I worked DoorDash, which was not a great experience. I also had my car broken into, and because I was like moving around with all my stuff, pretty much got everything stolen. And then I had 2 weeks working in a construction place. And then after 2 weeks, I got fired, and I just had it up to here. And so after that, I got up and moved again, and I then ended up in Texas.
2021, August 26th, August 24, home video. Not enough power.
Now go ahead and lay back on them.
What you see us laying back on here are called Shakti mats, and they have like little spikies on them, and you relax into them, and they are amazing. So I would highly recommend.
Might as well, invest a little more money in it. I'm getting ready for a life change. I got kind of tired of Texas, and I'm gonna move to Europe. So I just took about an hour unpacking all of my car, all of my stuff, and this is what we got. All the stuff I'm going to be taking with me for a new life. That was probably the hardest packing I ever had to do, because it's not that much stuff, and I have a lot of crap. Just sold my car. This is all that's left of my keychain now. So here I am in the Netherlands. Been here for a little while doing free work for room and board, and it's pretty cool. I'm biking to the train stop to go to my next stop. I got 2 giant backpacks on me. It's heavy. My shoulders hurt. This backpack's restricting my ability to bike on this one speed. It's starting to rain. So as you see me biking in that last video, I'm biking to my new stop in Den Haag, Netherlands, where I worked at a hostel for a little while, which was also a pretty cool experience. I am now in Utrecht, Netherlands, and in about 6 days I'm going to move to Amsterdam, where I have an apartment for 2 months. So we'll see what happens after that. Not totally sure. Still don't have any roots, but I'm looking around for a place to settle down for a little bit. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep everybody posted.
So that was my year, 2021. It was pretty crazy. I learned a lot of valuable lessons, and now I'm kind of trying to work to reorient myself and see what I want to do next. I just want to say, if you're still there, thanks for watching this far. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video, and have an awesome 2022. Peace.